They said he was too small. At 11 years old, Lionel Messi's dream was slipping away, his body simply wasn't growing. But what happened next turned him into one of the greatest football players in history, and today, you'll learn English through his incredible story. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment what famous story you like to hear in the next video. I will upload every day and your comments are really helpful. Lionel Messi was born in Rosario, Argentina, in 1987. From the moment he could walk, he was kicking a football. His grandmother noticed his talent early and took him to local matches, encouraging him to play with older kids, even though he was smaller and thinner than everyone else. By the age of 8, Messi was already playing for a local club called Newell's Old Boys. He was fast, skilled, and clever on the field. But off the field, something wasn't right. While other kids were growing taller every year, Messi stayed very small. At 10 years old, doctors discovered the reason: he had a growth hormone deficiency. Vocabulary tip: deficiency. A deficiency is when your body doesn't have something it needs. For example, a vitamin D deficiency means your body doesn't have enough vitamin D. In Messi's case, his body didn't produce enough growth hormone to help him grow normally. His family couldn't afford the expensive medical treatment. It cost hundreds of dollars per month. Newell's Old Boys wanted to help, but even they couldn't cover the cost. At just 11 years old, Messi faced a painful truth: he might never grow tall enough or strong enough to play professional football. He kept training, kept dreaming, but the world around him was starting to give up. Then came a miracle. A trial with FC Barcelona, a club thousands of kilometers away in Spain. They saw something in this tiny boy from Argentina. They saw brilliance. And they made a bold offer: come to Spain. We'll pay for your treatment. You'll join our youth team. Vocabulary tip: trial, in sports. A trial is a test to see if a player is good enough to join a team. It's like an audition, but for athletes. So, at just 13 years old, Messi moved to a new country, away from his home and family, to chase a dream that many had already said was impossible. Life in Barcelona wasn't easy. Messi was shy, quiet, and homesick. He didn't speak Spanish the way people in Spain spoke it. He didn't make friends easily. But on the field, he was unstoppable. At 17 years old, Messi made his first team debut for FC Barcelona. He was still small, but his feet moved faster than anyone else's. In 2009, at just 22, he won his first Ballon d'Or, the award for the best footballer in the world. Vocabulary tip: debut. A debut is the first time someone performs in public, in sports, music, or acting. Messi's debut for Barcelona was the first time he played with the senior team. Year after year, Messi amazed the world. His rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo, his loyalty to Barcelona, and his unmatched skill made him a global icon. But there was one thing missing. For years, Messi played for Argentina's national team, but he never won the World Cup. He came close in 2014, reaching the final, but lost to Germany. Some critics said he could never be the greatest until he won with his country. Then came the 2022 World Cup. At 35 years old, older than most players, Messi led Argentina through one of the most dramatic tournaments in history. The final match against France was a roller coaster of goals, penalties, and pressure. When the final whistle blew, Argentina had won. Messi had finally done it. He lifted the World Cup trophy, the last missing piece of his legendary career. Vocabulary tip: roller coaster, figurative. A roller coaster usually means a ride in an amusement park, but in English, we often use it to describe situations full of ups and downs, like an emotional journey. The lesson from Messi's story. Messi's story teaches us that size doesn't matter, heart does. Even when the world tells you you're not enough, your determination can change everything. So if you ever feel too small, too late, or too far from your dream, remember Lionel Messi. And now, you've also learned some useful English along the way. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. My plan is to upload 5 times a week, so make sure you won't miss anything new. See you on the next video.